Oh boy, there is a lot to talk about at the start of this video here, so if you don't like me yapping, skip ahead like 5 minutes, and then it'll probably make more sense what's going on in the gameplay. Hey look, in the last episode we did an hour and 45-minute video, where I theoretically could have beaten the entire game, well, at least reaching room 46, and I missed a part of it, and I apologize for that. And I also missed the boiler room puzzle. I apologize for that too. We'll be better. Okay, we'll be better. But I had a little bit of fun after that video got uploaded. In fact, it started as soon as I effectively stopped the recording. Because I was so done after an hour and 45-minute video, I proceeded to Alt F4 the game right when that video ended because I was done. Fun fact, doesn't save the game, which is, it's a big problem, brother. It's a big problem. You know what? Give me the root cellar again today. Actually, you know what? Give me the tool shed today. I don't know what the schoolhouse is, and frankly, I don't think that today's the day to mess around with it. I need to just make it back, okay? And I think that this is really good. And the lockpick set is real freaking good, man. So here's effectively what happened. I lost that entire run. Which like, I was in a state of depression for several days, man. I was like, what am I gonna do? And the reality is that I ended up doing like 10 runs off camera, just continuing to reset the game over and over again, trying to make it to the end again. And, I did it, okay? I did it. I did make it to the end again, but here's all the things that went wrong during it. I never got the pump room because I never got a pool. I was just never offered it. So I couldn't lower the fountain here. So I could only do like half of the basement key shenanigans. The crazy part is that I did actually get the foundation in the same spot as I had it. The orientation is just a little flipped, right? So it looks slightly different. To be fair, I think that this is better since it's giving further upward direction. Being here locked is I think actually better than being here locked. So I had done all of that, and I was going to go into this episode basically saying, hey, we at least have the foundation in the same spot. We've at least made it to the antechamber. Let's just make it there again, and then we'll redo the one basement bit. But then I started searching, okay? Then I started searching, and I actually found a way to edit your save file in Blueprints. It's a little complex, but once you figure it out, it's actually quite easy to manipulate a lot that is in the game. So I was able to go back in, and I was able to manipulate my gem amounts up to, it was 18 and 34 for the freezer, right? And then I get my 2 every day, so we're at 20 and 34. I was able to ensure we had our blessing still that we would have had starting that next day. For me, things got screwed up, so I didn't have this blessing anymore when I was playing runs over and over. I was able to actually reset the fountain to be the lowest setting. You can actually set all of the settings in the boiler room. So I was able to set this to be all the way at the bottom. I was able to set the basement door down there to be opened. So like effectively I was able to do everything to get us back to where we were, except for 2 things, okay? So I want to do one of those right now. One of those is that I have no clue from the save file to manipulate. We never did this upgrade disc. So fortunately it's easy to grab it and then do it today. We'll get that squared away. I don't know how to in the save file manipulate this minecart, right? But we definitely have to move this. This is important to move. And then, to be honest with you, I'm not sure that we ever need to go back down the fountain ever again, because I think everything else we need is on the other side of that, which means going down through the foundation. But I didn't know how to move that, so we had to do that real quick. And I don't know how to rotate the foundation. I was going to rotate it back to being the position that we had it, but I don't really know how to manipulate that in the save file, so we're just going to accept how it is right now, which, like I said, I think it's better anyway. So all of that to basically say, I've been in hell for the past couple of days trying to make sure that I could get the game back to how you saw it. I really didn't want to scrap that video because it was amazing, right? It was like the best run of blueprints ever. And I had a lot of fun with it, and it just felt like a good video. So I was stuck in this like state of, I know people don't like cheating, but I also don't really think it was cheating because like I have video proof of all of it. So it was just a tough one, right? It was just a tough one for me to figure out what to do with it. Now, I was also able to manipulate like our upgrades. You can set the upgrades what they went to in the save file editor. It was honestly it's extremely cool how they have it set up, and I think that the devs almost made it to where it's easy to do that. I'm not going to speculate any further than that, but it felt weird that it was that easy to mess around with it. I'm not going to tell you how to do it either, so don't even ask. But we have our hallway that has our locked trunk. I'm going to take this now. I'm starting to learn from doing all of the like 10 runs that I did, the off camera that you'll never see, that I just kept resetting the day. That's why we're still on day 16 today. I found the reading nook reading nook in the library actually rocks. I'm really, really happy with this upgrade. However, I actually like pulling it in like this rank here, or like a little higher even. Because getting the rare rooms in the middle is super great. And I don't like having, so like reading nook here would give library here, which would be pushing probably either here or here, your rare room, and I really don't like that at all. I want the rare room in the middle of the damn game most of the time, because most of the rare rooms have connectors off of them. So we're going to save the reading nook for now. We don't need it at the current moment. And maybe I'm wrong on that, but I don't think I am. I think that I'm thinking kind of logically on this one. Unfortunately, this run is kind of like a we have to make it there, man. And I do not like this at all, but I am going to do it. This is pseudo locking the left side of the map right now, far more than I want to lock it. Okay, 2 squared is 4. No, sorry, 3 squared is 9. And 3 minus 2 is 2. Squared is 4. Divided by 4 is 1. Sorry, I did something wrong there. This is 9. This is 3 squared. Sorry, 3 squared is 9. Minus 1 is 8. Divided by 4 is 2. Order of operations, Tyler. 3 squared is 9. Minus 8 plus 8. 9 plus 8 is 17. Wait, I'm in the negatives, man. 8, sorry, I'm no longer on 3. 8 squared is 64. Minus 20 is 44. Divided by 11 is 4. Sorry. Look, it's been a day for me. It's only like noon. But that's okay. Conservatory. Hey, this is another thing that I wanted to talk about, was the conservatory, and I am going to take it here. Conservatory is a fun one. Apparently, oh, you sweet baby, you. I love you. Thank you for the shovel. Apparently, the sheet music, okay, that we were collecting, and a lot of you told me this in the comments, and I appreciate you. The sheet music, it comes out to say, I actually ended up finding all 8 sheets during my 10-run nonsense, and I wrote down what the full text comes out to say. It says, sorry, I have to flip through my sheet here. Find among the white trees under 2 stones, is what it says. Fun fact, that's out in the yard where I was digging around randomly and we found the conservatory. So I actually found this far before. Apparently you are not supposed to just wander around outside with the shovel clicking on the ground. Which is fair. That's very fair. Let's do this. Permanent changes. Ah, brother, the pool being not rare is amazing. So you are currently standard. I'd like you to be commonplace. That's amazing. The East Wing Hall being unusual, I'd like to make you standard. And the walk-in closet being standard, to be honest with you, I'm kind of okay with that. It's a dead-end piece, but it's a good dead-end piece. So I don't think that I need to get too crazy with that. All things considered, that's not a terrible start here. And now we can start to slowly work our way this way. Parlor is fine. Parlor is fine. Save your den for a better day. You still have your entrance hall you can go off of. I think that's pretty fine. That's pretty fine. You still got so many gems and so many coins, man. Get use out of it. Gems are in the only box with a false statement. One of the other boxes is true. Gems are in the only box with a true statement. Okay. Are in the only box with a false. Are in the only box with a true. You guys are conflicting, which means that one of you is true. One of the other boxes is true. That is correct. So if you're true and one of these two is true, the gems are in the only box with a true statement. The gems are in the only box with a false statement. Are in the only box with a true. You have to be false, which means that you are the true one, which means the gems are in this. Because there's two true statements in this. Yeah, thank you. Okay. It just feels good when I can get the logic on those right, man. It makes me feel like that I have accomplished something. This is horrible. I take my spare room. I was close to redrawing, but I'm going to tell you that we want to save those redraws for a later date. Okay. Wow, this is horrible. It's horrendous. I guess I'm going to send it. But that's really tough. That's really tough. Those are not good rooms to pull here. And just, I have been blasting through rooms recently. I should stop and smell the roses every once in a while. Courtyard is the correct answer. And it's always unlocked. We can get ourselves into our foundation now. You know, we have to... A silver key from a freaking dig spot, man. Holy lordy. That is so good, right? Absolutely so good. All we have to do, man, the only thing we have to do... Theoretically, I can go down in the foundation and win, right? I can at least open the north lever down there. But we do still need to actually get a... I think security is fine here. We still need to get a wincon, right? That's the tough part. Let's do our upgrade. And who knows what you're gonna be. You are a parlor upgrade. Okay, that's good. That is a good one. We play parlor every single time. Parlor is 3 gem, 2 wind-up keys. Prize equal to red rooms in the house if you open. Didn't I do this? Am I going crazy? I like vaguely remember this. Just give me a 3 gem prize. I might have missed this when I was doing my redrafts, or I pulled that during my time in hell. Look, I know that a lot of you are gonna be like, I feel like I'm missing context, Tyler. You're not missing context, I can promise you. It's literally a matter of me being an idiot. Everything should be somewhat what it should be, right? Okay, reading nook into hopefully library. I saw the boiler room, and don't get me wrong, I do want to do the boiler room. 4 redrafts is so good, man. Library going up. That's a tough one. I really would prefer to have these extra rooms. So we're gonna chapel. It's not a great chapel location. But we'll survive, okay? I'm not gonna lose too much sleep over it. Curve me. You could do a ladyship chamber. And I think it's okay, honestly. We lock 1 room, but this is better steps in the future. There's a lot of benefit here. We also got a telescope. Okay. And, nothing else here. Okay. That's fine. Also makes our bouilloire a little better in the future. So we can be happy about that as well. Okay, send me up. Lockpick me? Aw, dude, the fact that that's worked twice is real good. We need this to continue up, unfortunately. These are all great. These are great rooms, okay? I'm not complaining about any of these, but I can't trust the foundation to be our only way up over here. So this has to be a redraw. West Wing Hall is kind of what I was looking for. So if I get exactly what I'm looking for, I'm going to take it. And now we would like to have another one of these. Okay. This is actually like a good silver key scenario, but I'm going to use a standard. Try to get a silver key in the middle instead. Commissary is gorgeous here because I can buy out this entire thing. Upgrade disc from Commissary. We'll take that. And then just chill for now. Realistically, I should go back to security. You're locked. Okay. Let's go back to security. Let's get this upgrade. We should also probably set security on here to be not whatever. Bunk room. Okay. I don't like dead ends, man. So you are a tough one for me. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. If you have exactly 2 hallways when drafting this, double your keys. Wow. That's interesting. Keys are always the issue, man. Like always the issue. Gems and coins you can get, but keys you can't. So I'm gonna go with the double your keys action here. And then that makes you wonder. I already have 3 hallways, man. So unless does this count? I think that hallway is just a orange piece. But I could be wrong. Okay, I could be wrong. Have I missed anything? Nope. Good. Keycard system. Less Setcha. Security level to low. Obviously, if we find a key card, we'll change this. If we find a utility box and we're forced to take the utility box, we'll change it. But for now, I'm pleased. Okay, couple of dig spots in here typically. Might as well snag them now. I'm hoping for a courtyard on far right. Keep in mind that you still have an entire path down here. But it's a pretty solid chance of a courtyard right here based on our daily stuff. You didn't, but you did give me the pool, and I think that it's important for us to get the pool in. So let's do that. And then let's work down this way a little bit. Locker room. Spreads keys. I mean, the locker room is really good, man. I like the pump room too, but the locker room goes crazy. Came with a key as well. Any open lockers? A couple. Nothing in them though. It's a tough one. Like you need you need a lot of keys to mess with the locker room, man. Now, laboratory. I have found that laboratory is an easy way to break the game. Okay. There's so much you can do in the laboratory. Don't get me wrong. The boudoir is incredible. Easily one of the best locations in the entire game. But for now, let's just come in here and let's get our stuff squared away. So let's get an experiment set up. And what do I want? You know what? We're gonna go aquariums. And I'm just gonna immediately add 3 of them. This is kind of lame, okay? It's not very exciting, but 3 aquariums, those are good triple exit rooms, right? This is a terrible dining room. because I'm never going to come back here. So give me a drawing room. I'm going to need steps, man. That's our biggest concern today, is I do not have the step technology to make this happen. Oh, this is not the direction that I thought that this was getting placed in. Okay, my bad. My bad. Courtyard me. We could have redrawn, but the courtyard, why break the best option? Courtyards confirm never being locked. It's just such a good tile, man. It's such a good tile. Now, we do want to try to swing. I really don't like any of these, man. The guest bedroom is steps, I guess. And it's a good dead-end location. You know what? Sure. I will humor that. Give me the steps from you. You came with a key as well, which is, I mean, it's cherry on top of the sundae, in my opinion. 47 steps. Sauna's not horrible. Dark room is pretty horrible. The dark room is at least a little better later. I mean, it's just... Sure, I guess. I'll take the dark room. You'll body me, and then it really doesn't matter what we do here. And I'll spend the gem to get a better room out of this. There's a kitchen, and that's good, because let's just mess around with this. Spend some money for some steps. And I'm relatively pleased with that, actually. So we're gonna work our way back to the pool and head up. Yeah, here to drawing room. We locked ourselves out of a couple of rooms so far. I mean, we're Swiss cheesing our map. But I have the steps. I have the keys. I have the redraws. Like we have a lot of things that make for a successful run. The biggest issue I'm having right now is that we don't have a wincon. we need a great hall. This is actually our first time in the aquarium. Well, it's your first time in the aquarium. I saw it when I was playing 10 runs offline, but I didn't actually look in the aquarium to see if there's anything of notes in here. So I figured that we would do that together. And, I mean, I'm just going to be real. I don't see much. If there is something, then I don't know what it is. It's a little, like, spooky, I guess. But everything in this game is a little bit spooky. I'm just doing some clicking as I move around. Like, you've got washing machines. I'm sure there's something in here that is telling me something. But I don't know what that something is. So that's fine. That's fine. Let's go up. Can't lockpick you. Just use a normal key. Veranda. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Nah, I'm going to take a courtyard. The thing is that I'm starting to think that the easiest wincon is the Great Hall, man. Secret Garden is luck, is the problem there. And then the other one, the greenhouse, requires a broken lever, which is also luck. The Great Hall is basically, if you have the keys, you're guaranteed to get a lever. So I like the Great Hall. And I think that if I courtyard here and then try to work through here, I can manipulate getting a Great Hall to spawn. So I'm going to courtyard. And the courtyard is also, it's so good. It's so good because you don't have any locked door issues. You can get a chest typically like almost every time, especially if you have a shovel and the hammer, because they won't spawn in here. I mean, it's just kind of a win-win. This is where I would consider probably I love a key from there too. Let's do this room. I'm gonna take another courtyard, man. Completely pleased with that. Another box. I mean, it's just so good. Let's do this first. I know that you may go, Tyler, you're wasting steps by coming all the way up here. Don't worry about that, because we need this to contain redraft dice. I'll take the keys. I'm not going to complain about it. 7 keys is great, man. That's great. The idea now is I'm going to go back to this room, and we are going to draft from here. You're looking for a Great Hall, and I will use my redraw dice to find it. Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your estate's draft pool. Okay, that's really fun. I gotta do that. I mean, I've never been here, right? I gotta do this. There's no reason not to do this. Day 1 was Saturday, November 7th. It's good to know what day it is. New rooms are always going to take priority from me. The Great Hall partitioning plan for Sunday, November 22nd. Ah! Oh, dude, wait a minute. That's so good. So if I were to find the Great Hall, our lever is going to be in the bottom right when I walk in. I think. It's at least not going to be here or here, which means that we're cut down to effectively 3 options for it. Oh, dude, look at this. Drafting strategy? This seems like something I should definitely read. And probably won't. Okay, drafting spectrum. Most violet rooms. The nursery. Average number of doors, 1 to 2. Extra items likely. I mean, I've already changed you into the nurse's station. Terrace. Extra items often. Shovel, watering can. This is just green rooms as a whole, man. I already know a lot of this is the thing. This doesn't actually change much of my strategy. Synergies with tomato soup. Yeah, this really doesn't change anything. The aquarium is multicolor. So it could give me bonus steps if I have bonus steps in a certain couple of other things. Interesting, you can also have the maid's chamber is multicolored. I never really realized that. Okay, cool. I'm sure that this is a puzzle that I don't know. Okay. You're just telling me those. You're just blueprint on the ground. That's probably telling me something that I can't see. Let's add some new stuff. Choose a brand new thing. The vestibule. Whenever you enter vestibule, 3 of the doors in this room unlock and the 4th becomes locked. More likely to draw unusual and rare while drafting. Tomorrow you start with 1 key for each of these rooms you draft today. I mean, dude, I think the vestibule is the correct decision. Just because it's a 4-banger and these are a you kill me banger, but keys are still the biggest issue, man. So I'm gonna add that today. I think that's fine. Now, Great Hall, please. Special key me silver key, Great Hall. Can you please help me a little bit? I'm gonna redraw Great Hall. I'm gonna cloister because it's a good cloister, man. It's a good cloister. And I can finally dig these. Potentially. Maybe I can't dig these. Is there some way in there? I just saw it pop up. Right there. Okay. The hitbox is a little weird there. Is there a funky hitbox on this one too? There is. Okay. I don't know. Maybe there's another way inside of there to dig these. But I don't know what that way is. So that's fine. Go here. We're looking for a great hall, brother. A great hall. Give me the courtyard. I need some solution. A secret garden key is totally valued. Like, you can give me that. I'm good with that. I appreciate the keys, I really do. I can do the entire Great Hall. You don't have to worry now. It's another courtyard. I mean, at this point, frickin' screw it. Give me another one. This at least gives me the potential to find a secret garden key or something inside of here. You're gonna screw me over today. I can feel that you're gonna screw me over today, and I'm mad about it. Because I'm not sure what else I could have done to manipulate this. We've got rooms, man. We've got rooms. And I've got plenty of steps. That's the other important part, is I got plenty of steps. Let's do this guy. Can't lockpick you, that's fine. I'll just open you. The vault. I mean, look, we've never been in the vault. I'm actually running out of gems, which is crazy. But I've never been in the vault. Let's take advantage of this. Oh, it's a little wonky in here. Thanks for the money, you little freak. That was very satisfying to pop all of those. Sunday, November 22nd. It's the second time that we've gotten an actual indication of just a statue of Anubis in here. Oh, brother, look at this. Okay, we've definitely gotten a key in here before. We just don't have one of those keys right now. But good to know. And this is, dude, it's a fairly rare room to come across as well. So that gets scary for the future too. Okay, let's do this Great Hall. Okay, you gotta redraw. Wow, these are horrible. Okay, so we're locking bottom permanently. We have a metal detector. I'm in an observatory. Just because we at least get some stuff out of this, and we get stuff twice because of the telescope. So rooms with 4 doors more common by Mundus Minor, and then we're gonna do it again. Can you give me freaking a Great Hall then? To be honest with you, I think that we're out of spots for the Great Hall to spawn is the biggest issue now. Maybe it's the Great Hall. Okay, we're so back. We've never been more back. So I think it is this door, man. I should have used my lockpick kit. No, but this has an upgrade disc. Okay, that's still good. It's not this door or this door, so I think it's, or no, it's not that door. Let's try this door, man. No lockpick, that's fine. I got the keys. Nope. Yeah, I was incorrect. It is this door. Lockpick worked. This would have been the exit. I'm gonna end up opening all these damn doors, man, and I'm mad about it. But this is why you stockpile keys. Okay, gorgeous. We can get in, okay? We can get in. And then it's just a matter of getting down. But this now gets scary because I need a redraw to ensure that is going to open there. So we're going to open this door. Music room is pretty good, man. Just make sure you keep diamonds, right? Take your music room. This has a decent chance of being a secret garden key. No, what the frick is this? Prism key. If you unlock a door with a prism key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop, you will draw floor plans of that same color. So Great Hall into a orange room. That seems like the dream, man, right? What is this? Denoted inverse. Denoted inverse. I mean, that's a treble clef. But denoted inverse is detoned. Detoned. What is detoned? I'm going to look up detoned real quick. Detoned is the past tense of the verb detonate. Doesn't really help me a lot. Okay. I'm just going to take a picture of this on my phone, man. I'm starting a Blueprints album on my phone because it's been easier to take pictures than to write some of this crap down. I do think that it's safe to go out from the courtyard into here to guarantee a spot, but I would really like redraw dice before I do it. So I'm gonna be the little freak, okay? And I'm going to be uber cautious. I know that in turn, I am probably affecting our chances of truly winning here just because we're using steps. Closet for a redraw die, and then I'm in. Nah, man. I appreciate you, but not what I was looking for. Okay, so go back up to this courtyard, and then we try again. I'm feeling good about this one. I really am. I will say that the reason why we're having the success that we're having is because of the blessing of the garden, man. Like, just having this many freaking courtyards is huge. It's so huge. I'm gonna take another one. It's another box. That box could give me a redraw die. It's really all I'm looking for at this point. So, thank you. Redraw die, please. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So I feel good about this now. I think that can guarantee us at least getting an entrance into here. So then the only thing left to do is go back down to the foundation and figure out that puzzle. So let's go back down there. I mean, you might as well open this door because if it's like dining room... I mean, you do the boudoir. There's no downside to this because you get steps when coming in here and you get more of these. And you might as well open up this, get yourself an extra gem. It's a no downside scenario for us. And then, of course, we'll check this door too. It is locking. You know, we're basically committing to the Great Hall. I'm like 90% sure Great Hall is right side, man. I'm going to be really pissed if it's not. Hold on. Great Hall. Yeah, Great Hall is east lever. Okay. I have it documented on my phone. I just had to make sure. Bunk room. Or do you pump room? I don't need the bunk room, and I have way more than 2 hallways. I could secret passage, but I don't know how that works, man. I got no clue how that would work here. Pump room. I could drain the aquarium and the pool, I guess. Okay. Give me the pump room. Because I believe that I no longer need the fountain. So I would like to refill the fountain in full. Wow, that's very lucky right here. It's completely fine by me. So much money that we're gonna just throw to waste, but that's okay. Then flip you to here. Then, I mean, I should drain... We should drain the aquarium, man. Let's see what happens here, because we're going to walk past it again. So I feel like that this is valuable enough to do. So that's dumping water into there. Beautiful. And then we'll switch back to fountain. Switch back this. I'm starting to be the damn master of this stupid place. And that's not something that I want to be, for the record. Okay. And aquarium drains 2 into there. Okay. Now, that now means that our reservoir is actually, this is a really good time for us to take down 2 off the reservoir. Reservoir. I need to dump 2 into you. Bring you up, please. You're gonna dump 4 into you. Sorry. I need to change this back because I only want to take down 1 or 2 on this. Fully draining it is also something I want to do in the future, but let's just do that in the future. This is just immediate right now to try to get into room 46 today, man. Because I can feel good about that. So that's now pointed there. Reservoir. Push this up. And that will only dump 2 notches worth into you. Yeah, okay. Perfect. I think that's good. Let's work our way back to the aquarium. So we're going to go straight across. I can't go straight across. We're going to go slightly down. And then through cloister. Through cloister, wrap around. Back through drafting. Into another courtyard. And down into the aquarium, which is now fully drained. I have killed all of the fish. There's an X here. X on grill. Is that like an X marks the spot on the grill? That's on the patio, I think. Oh, and the bottom arrow on that. Okay. Sure. So, I'm gonna write that down. Things to do. Things to do. I don't have a pen. How did I manage to lose my pen, man? I was just writing. Whatever. It was on the floor. Okay. I'm gonna start a new page. We're up to 5 pages of notes. There's really no lead in this pencil. Really? Don't worry, I found another. Okay. Grill just has an X on it. And then tall file cabinet. And there's an arrow pointing to the bottom one. And it's kind of middle. Middle file cabinet, bottom drawer. And we'll see, okay? I think that's probably everything. I would have thought that maybe the laundry machines, man. For something hidden in the laundromat. Oh, yeah, middle laundry machine. There's an X there, too. Okay. Middle. That's a middle top loading washer / dryer. I'm not sure how to open it, but we'll figure it out. Okay. I don't see anything else. If you guys saw something else, just yell. And I will see. Okay. We're going to go down. I want to fully drain the pool at some point too, but to be fair, I can see into that. There's nothing, so I feel like that might just be a red herring. Let's go down. We'll drain the pool at some point. Don't worry. And now I kind of got to remember what the hell I'm doing down here. Because we have to get into the mekanarium. And keep in mind that this is going to require steps, man, for us to do all this. So it saved all of our box positions. And I don't need to press that again. This goes to the reservoir. This is actually where I want to be, I think. Because that is the other side of the reservoir, and this is a little too low. I don't know. Maybe that is the right, but I'd have to go in from the other side. I think I need to drain this, man. That's okay. So this is now where... It's just a puzzle, man. It's just a puzzle. Let's rotate you to here. I walk across to here. That pulls you further up. But I can't pull you further up. Because if I pull you further up, then I can't get out. Okay. So then let's rotate you. Let's rotate you. And let's rotate you. That puts me on this guy. That's rotating you again. Don't fully know what I'm doing, man. But that's okay. Here's mekanarium. Which is secret floor plan. Yeah. Mekanarium has one door for each. Yeah. We did that. Sorry. That's called me editing the thing. I didn't get it exactly correct. So this is now you let me out over there. So I need to shift you. There's other paths that we won't understand, but that's okay. I need to shift you all the way back to... It's gonna take a little bit for us to shift you all the way back. We're gonna shift you all the way back to here. And then we're going to shift you here. One. Is that correct? Because then it would be down this hall. Through here. No, it's one more. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I still don't know how to get on the top floor of this. Because clearly that's a thing. But let's start it like this. I'm not sure how this benefits me either, but we're gonna see. Okay. That allows me to walk to this one. Okay. I can do this now. Very good. And then I swap you to here. That takes me to this tiny little room. Okay, this seems good. Foreman's log 608. After 3 years in the tunnel, SNR has informed me we'll be closing up site. Bittersweet experience. Still significant work to be done. 5/3/1918. It's a date, okay? 5/3/1918. That's old, brother. That's like really, really old. And what are you? You're another door in here. Okay. Cool. Cool, I'm with it. So that's now back to the minecart. So there potentially is a path here now. I gotta rotate that twice, and then we're golden, man. So let's go back through here. Wow. But then I can't get out. Okay, so don't do that yet. Sorry, it's a little complicated, to be fair. So take me back through here. Back to here. Rotate ya. That takes me to here now. Which is not where I want to be. So rotate me once more. And then once more. And now I should be able to access it from here, right? And I can just walk across. And this is the path to North Lever if I have it correct. That seems good to me, man. That seems really good to me. The underpass. Okay. There's a door here. Okay, thank God that's open. I was about to scream, man. I was about to scream. Again, our only concern is steps, man. That looks good, man. That looks really good. That looks like a big old lever. Okay. Okay. Room 46 door. That's open now. Now it is literally a matter of I have 4 redraw dice to get into that room, man. If you screw with me this badly on this, I scream. Can I open these? I cannot. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Symbols. Music is amazing in there. So good. Okay. We work our way back up. That's all. I see why you guys were angry at me. Because we could have done this. Okay, we could have done this. And we had the steps for it too. I mean, it would have been an insane episode. Where is this, man? What the frick is this? Where am I? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing with that. That's okay. More things to learn in the future, okay? More things to learn in the future. Now we work our way back up. And then we can celebrate. Then we can celebrate. And I will feel pretty good about this. So take me this way. And then take me back up through here. The maze gets a little deeper every day, but it's a maze that I can handle. Flip you up, I'm out of here. Keep it going, man. Keep it going. Feeling good. Feeling good. Again, I'm going to tell you that this would have never in a million years have happened without the gardener blessing, followed by the courtyard upgrade. The courtyard upgrade really just... it did everything for me. Now, there is a part of me that's like, I could drain the pool. And you're going to be like, Tyler, you got to watch your steps. Like, you should be a little bit more cautious about your steps. I agree. I should be more cautious about my steps. I'm going to drain the pool, though. Because I think that while we have the rooms to do this, we should do it. So, aquarium, I want to pull back in... Sorry, aquarium is this one. I want to pull back in your water. It's going to actually be really hard to drain the pool, I think. But we'll figure it out. So that gets swapped. Pool. You have to push, actually. Someday I'll figure it out. And then we can swap back to aquarium, push again, swap to reservoir, push again, and I think that can empty pool. Okay, aquarium. And once that is done, we're going to do the final 2 on reservoir. Okay. And then pool. And there's no way for us to fully drain the pool, but we can get it down to 1, and that's good enough for me. If there is a way to fully drain the pool, I don't know how to do it, so that's fine. Cloister. It's just one last small trip, okay? One tiny little thing to do. Aquarium to pool. You are now pretty decently drained. Anything here? Okay. No clue, man. No clue. Okay, something to do in the future, I guess. So work me all the way up to... And we're going to... Let's double check... So, room directory, hallways. Passageway would be the option. But I think that it's safer. I was going to see if I should use the key in here. But I think I'm just going to go through this door. You're locked. Cool. Prism key, this is a blue room. I do not want to do blue rooms from here because... I mean, I could get an aquarium, which would be pretty easy. I could get a workshop. I could get a rumpus room. I could get a den. I don't think we ever actually laid down a den in this. Yeah, I didn't. I'm so scared for this, man. Just use a normal key. You got 4 redraws, man. A den will do it. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. They said it would never be done. But clearly, they were not true Olexa fans. Because we get shit done on this channel. Bring me into the damn room.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew.